Hello, everybody. Oh, you think I'm talking to you? So I figured you guys have not seen this guy for a while. So here we are. So I have a little problem. He's afraid of his perch. I switched out perches. This is one that was in Rachel's room. And she took the big one because it holds his food and water and he can be out longer with her. So he doesn't want to go on it. So I'm sitting here keeping him in my hand right now by giving him a treat. So that's just how we roll. But welcome. I know Sundays are not the normal time I usually do this, but you know what? I kind of like it. Let me know what you think of this time to go live because this time might actually work pretty darn well for me. Sundays are kind of my relaxed, chilled. Now I still work all day, but it's my at-home work day. It's my, less pressure work day, except for today, which is a major pressure work day because I am in the midst of editing. I'm on my third video of the day, getting those ready for me to go away tomorrow. Yeah. So Bougie, can you say hello to everybody? Or are you too busy eating? You would just rather eat? Is that pretty good? You liking that? It's the first teenager I know that won't talk with food in his mouth. So go figure. Go figure. Hello, everybody. I see the comments coming in. So glad you could all make it tonight. And if you're watching on the replay, thank you for that as well. Oh, I tell you, this YouTube channel has been a labor of love, right? Yes. You agree? Yeah. He doesn't know what to think. Oh, really? They didn't hear that. In fact, they probably can't hear much of anything because my microphone, no, don't fly away. My microphone is halfway across my desk. I know that just scared you too. I apologize. I apologize for all the scary things. There, is that better? Can you hear me better? Goodness, I was all like worrying about the bird and I forgot to position the microphone. I have a really big mess on my chair right now, mister, because you got your seed mess all over the place. Yeah. But I have your favorite in my hand if you come back over. Yes, because everybody, I'm sure, would like to see you. Step up. There you go. You just want to hang on my shoulder. Would that be better? Here. Okay. Go ahead. You want that? You want that? There you go. Okay. All right. Food keeps him happy. Okay. You can hear me. Yay. So, oh my gosh, so much is changing. This is it's not my last trip of the year, but it's my last trip for a while. Because as you know, I have to get moved and I'm going to give an update on the whole moving thing, the house thing. I will update you guys on everything that's happening. But so what's happening in my world is that I am going to the List Perfectly camp listing party and I am a speaker there. So I leave tomorrow. The event is actually Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday, they've asked me to stay and participate in their thrifting day. So I guess they've rented a bus and taken a group thrifting. So I will be part of that as well. And then I'll be coming home on Friday. Whew. So it's another week away from home. But every time I take a trip like this, I have to get all of my videos scheduled out for the week because I know there are some people who can edit videos from their phone or from a laptop. I just can't. I don't know if I'm just a creature of habit or what it is. Even the ones, Noah's doing a lot of my editing now. Even the ones he does, I have to do all of my research and copy and paste and clipping pictures and stuff. And I probably could figure out how to do that, from another device, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I would rather cram and get them all up and then really enjoy the trip is my goal. Now, the thing is, I don't have a Friday video. So I'm thinking what I'm going to end up doing is sending files home to Noah so that at least he can have something ready for me to put the finishing touches on when I get back home. Look at the mess you're making on my shoulder, Boosh. Good. Look at this. What have you done? What is all that? What do you have to say for yourself? Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed? Yeah? No? No? I'm going to brush that off because it's very unsightly. No, don't. He's such a clown. You live in Phoenix. So in today's, and you have to be live. I'm sorry for those watching. You know what? Maybe I can do something for those watching the replay. You know what? I can't. I think I can. Hey, Dawn of Hudson Vintage is in the chat, and she sent me this groovy little tool that I can pick winners from. Can you do it after the fact? Can you do it from the comments as well? Because I have some virtual tickets to give away tonight. Why are you calling Rachel? Rachel's in the other room. You want to be rescued? What is it? I know I haven't been spending very much time with you because I've been moving. Yes, so let me know about that. So I see several of you are in Phoenix too. It is not too late also to get a ticket to actually come participate in the event. If you're in Phoenix, this is happening next Tuesday and Wednesday. It's Camp Listing Party. I don't know if Melissa's here. So Melissa's usually my link share of everything. And I probably threw her off by doing this on Sunday instead of Monday. Yes. And you can screen record it if you won't, or just take a screenshot of results. Fantastic. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give away 3 tickets here tonight live. And then I'm going to give away, I'm going to give 2 more tickets away tomorrow before I leave. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure it out. Technology. Here's the thing. I'm not a big fan of technology and figuring it out, but I will figure it out. That's my thing. I will not be conquered by technology. So I'm going to give away a bunch of those virtual tickets to Camp Listing Party. Let me do a little screenshot and show you who all's going to be there. If I can find it. Camp Listing Party. Here we go. Let me share my screen. Here we go. All right. So this is what Camp Listing Party is all about. It is List Perfectly's very first ever event for resellers. And as you know, List Perfectly is not just eBay. It's eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, and a whole slew more. So it's a very, very cool thing. You get to connect with other sellers, which is my favorite part of these types of events. Here is your speaker list. You know, Kat the Nurse Flipper and Dana Crawford. And oh my gosh, look at the list goes on. Casey Paris and Katie and Vicky are going to be there. And Rally Roots and Harry Tornado. And moi will be there as well. So I am going to be giving away some of the virtual tickets tonight. If you don't win, you can still go purchase those if you want to participate. There's a social media platform that they have for all of this and all of that. So it's listperfectly.com/blog/news/ just search Google for Camp Listing Party. It'll come up. Yes, you are a pretty bird. Yes, you are. So I look forward to, if any of you are going, let me know. I look forward to meeting you. Yes, Gail, I'm live. And when you see up in the little corner up here where it says like there's a red live, that means I'm actually, do you guys see that? I think you see that. It does show that I am live. What do you guys see when it's live? Maybe you don't see that. Maybe only I see that. I would like to know. I am streaming this both on Facebook and on YouTube. So I am seeing the comments from oh, you guys don't see that. You must see something red. There's something red down at the bottom. That nothing says live? You see live chat. Well, if you see the live chat, it's live. I get a lot of people who leave a comment later and say, why can't I leave a chat? And that is because there's no, okay, interesting. Red line at the bottom. So there's a red line at the bottom if I'm actually live at the time you're watching. Yes. And then there's the chat that you can only participate in the live chat when I'm live. So that's it. That's the key for me being live too. Oh, I like it. I like it. So Dawn, do they have to put like a hashtag or anything, or is it just the word? Because I think we're going to go with Happy Camper, spelled just like that. Happy Camper, no capitals, all small case. Happy Camper. If you want to win a virtual ticket to the camp listing party, that is what you want to put in there. Happy Camper. I don't know that you need to put quotes though. Does the quotes mess it up? Yeah, just Happy Camper, no quotes. Just Happy Camper, no quotes. That's right, just like that. There is a red dot next to numbers, which must mean that's how many are watching. Yes, that is it. Oh, the red dot. That's what you guys see. You get a red dot. Why do you keep calling Rachel? You're going to hurt my feelings. What's wrong with me? I love you. I love you. Are you in a dancing mood? Are you in a dancing mood, Bougie? Get down. Boogie, yoogie, yoogie. Get down. Boogie, yoogie, yoogie. Oh, you're such a good bird. I shouldn't give you another one of these because you're going to make a super duper mess of it. But that was really good. And you danced for everybody. And I appreciate it. So have a little millet. There you go. Make a mess. Make a mess on my shoulder again. He loves to eat. Oh, gosh. Messed it up some more. Okay, some of you are doing it. No space. Happy Camper, all one word. Happy Camper, all one word. That's okay. I'm going to give you guys plenty of opportunity to get it in there and correct it. This isn't like some like huge time pressure. I just want to make sure you get it in there. No space, all one word. Happy Camper, all one word. There we go. And if you're watching this on the replay, same thing. Leave a comment of Happy Camper, all one word. And I'm going to be picking two more winners after that. Okay, I guess I'm just going to do this show with a mess on my shoulder because. Yes, they said get a bird. They said it'd be great. No, I love him. I love him. Wouldn't have it any other way, would I, Boosh? Would I? Would I? I love you. Yeah. You think that's funny? Why do you think that's funny? What is so funny about that? I love you. Ah, there it is. I guess I always laugh after he says it, so now he thinks he has to laugh after it. Oh, yeah, well, at least you don't see that part, Lorette. that will, yes, I know, that goes down my back. But he's pretty good, though. He's pretty good. He really doesn't do that. I do. I actually have little burp pads. I just don't know where they are because I haven't gone live with him for so long. I don't even think about it, but yes. So moving update. I know that's what you guys really came here for. And we're kind of in that state of escrow where it's just to hurry up and wait. So we've done the inspection. And when the inspection was done, there were several things that came back that need to be attended to, including some electrical work, some plumbing, and windows that the seals are giving way. So we have, like I said, I have the most amazing realtor. Again, anybody in the Vegas area, if you want to move to Vegas, let me connect you with Jonathan, who is the most amazing realtor I have ever met. And I was in the real estate industry. I was a real estate agent, and I have dealt with many real estate agents over my life, including, so when I was married, we actually bought a house in Riverside, California, and our agents were like the worst agents of all times. In fact, we won a lawsuit against them because they were in collusion with the seller of the property to hide things from us. But it was discovered because I became friends with the seller's ex-girlfriend, and she told all. So, yeah, we won a pretty substantial lawsuit over that. So I've been through the buying real estate game before, so being super careful this time. But yeah, my realtor is the best. He is so responsive, and he communicates everything, like everything, and he negotiates very well. Because at first the sellers, they were going to fix the plumbing and give a credit for the electrical work, but they didn't want to fix the windows. And now it's coming back to they're going to fix the plumbing, the electric, and the windows because he's a great negotiator. So we're super, super happy about that. And I've already talked to my handyman. I talk about my handyman a lot too. Again, if you need a handyman in the Las Vegas area, I'll connect you to Derek. I have been, oh my gosh, I have been using Derek for 2.5 years, maybe closer to 3 years. Derek has done handyman work for me, and he has done everything from build tortoise pens, which he's going to do again, and that's no joke. Like that's like, we got to like dig out their burrows and make everything all nice. Are you done making a mess? Are you done? Are you coming back for more? He's done electrical, like at the store, he's put in electrical outlets. He did all of our lighting. He changed all of the fluorescent lighting to LED lighting. He has painted for me. Like you name it, he's willing. That's the cool thing. If he doesn't know how to do it, he'll watch a YouTube video and figure it out. So he just does everything for me. Derek is the man. So he is going to put down flooring for us. We're going to take the carpeting out of the bedrooms because, I mean, we've got birds. That would be a daily vacuuming thing, whereas it's really easy to sweep a floor. So we're going to pull that carpet out. We're going to put down flooring. And I asked him, how long is that going to take you to do? I'm thinking like a week. He goes, oh, I can do a room in a couple of hours. I'm like, what? I think he's a little ambitious on the couple of hours, but at least I know he can get it done in a day, and he will get it done in a day. They're not huge rooms. So yeah, so we are going to, yeah. So Noah's excited about getting to pick out the flooring that he wants. Cause if you've watched any of like Noah's, commenting and stuff, he's very, very much about the aesthetics of his bedroom and the decorating and all of that. So, and we're taking the carpet out because it's very traumatic to move things. So I don't want to do it later. I'm going to leave the carpet in my room for now because I'm okay. At some point, if I have to, move the furniture out and do it, I'm okay with that. But for him, it would be very traumatic because once he gets everything kind of placed where he wants it to stay put. Yes. So he is a detail guy. Indeed. Send him to your house in Illinois. Well, if you paid his airfare, he'd come do it. Okay. Don't eat the camera though. This is the rule about being on the, no. Okay. There you go. That's where you're supposed to be, buddy. Let me reward you for coming over there. Okay, right on. You can't see him. He's just off the screen, but he finally went to his little perch that I was trying to get him on. So hopefully he'll get over here closer. Yeah, so it is getting exciting. So we know the work that has to be done. Oh, and the best thing, we had a separate pest inspection. No pests, no scorpions, no cockroaches, no termites, no rats, no mice, no pests. So we are moving into a pest-free home. Whoa. I tell you what, if I ever move again, that is something I will never leave off the moving checklist, is to have a pest inspection, because I had no idea that was like a thing. I've never lived someplace with a. I take that back. When I lived in Arizona, we did have a house that had a scorpion infestation, but we just thought it was normal. Like, we just thought it was a part of living in Arizona. We didn't know at the time it was an infestation. So we have lived this way before and don't want to do it again. How come scorpions can be in one area and then in Vegas, not in the other area? Control. They do have to be controlled. So they're here. They're here in Las Vegas, everywhere pretty much. But most houses get regular treatment to keep them away. And this house that I'm in sat empty for at least 6 months. It sat empty, and they never really lived here. This was like a secondary home. They traveled all over, and this was just kind of their they'll stay here, for a little bit, and then they were on their way again. So they never really experienced it here, and they didn't keep up on the pest control. They still will not trim the trees. The scorpions, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, help my brain here. What word am I looking for? I can't even think. Population explosion. That happens like in the palm trees. Literally, sometimes I congregate. Well, they multiply. Multiply. That was the word I was looking for. They multiply, especially in palm trees. And the palm trees are not trimmed. They refuse to trim them. I've asked them to trim them. They will not trim them. There are trees that are touching the roof of the house. Again, it's another pathway. This is why there's such a bad problem, is they won't take the preventive steps to keep them out of the house. That's been like the whole issue since we moved in, is like, okay, fine, we find a problem. Well, let's deal with it now. And they've never been willing to deal with it. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if they're just, I'm just a commodity here paying a check every month to them. That's what it is. They want to do as little as they possibly can get away with and still collect their money. And that, unfortunately, is the problem with a lot of the landlords. I don't know if it's everywhere, but here in Vegas, that is what I run into. They don't understand what it means to be a landlord. You cannot just have a house, put somebody in it, collect a check. There's a big responsibility in being a landlord. Like, you have to make sure your tenants' rights are attended to. There are rights that tenants have. And I think that is the small print that a lot of landlords miss. You can't just set it and forget it. For scorpions, the smaller they are, the more dangerous they are. The reason for that, we're talking about the bark scorpions here. They're the little tiny, the ones that glow under black light. The reason that when they're tinier, they're more dangerous is they don't have as much control over their venom release. So, for instance, for those of you who follow me on Facebook, Noah stepped on one the other day, but it was a large adult. And a large adult does not want to put all of its poison out on the first sting. They usually give like a warning sting first. And then if that doesn't keep the predator away, then they'll give full force. But he pulled back so fast that it did not. Now, if it had been a baby, it had stung him. no doubt in my mind, if it had been a little one, Noah would have been stung. So I'm very, very grateful it was an adult at that point. Indeed. Yeah. Yeah. You have squirrels that jump on the roofs from the limbs. I know that's probably a nuisance, but squirrels would be fun. I would like squirrels. I would like to have squirrels. I know. Those of you who deal with squirrels are going, no, you don't. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I've never found a snake. Now we did have, so my cleaning lady comes on Sundays, and she showed up this morning and said, don't let the dogs out. She says there was a coyote right in front of the property. I'm like, ah. So I hurried up and I closed the security gate. And I know they can hop a fence, but at least we weren't like inviting him in. So that's the first time we've had a coyote that I know of that close. I haven't seen any snakes. Doesn't mean they're not there. It just means I haven't seen any, and I hope that I don't. You got to give this stuff just a wide berth. Usually people get in trouble with these animals because they surprise them, come up on them, step on them, whatever. But generally, snakes don't want to bite you. It's a defense. Coyotes want your small pets. That's what I'm like. Bougie, are you going to take a nap on my computer right now? He is. He's just, you got your little meal and now you're all happy. Yes. Oh, I woke you up. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I love you. Oh, by the way, guys, Dawn, should I say something about the, are they stickers or magnets that are stickers? They're stickers, right? Dawn made me something fabulous. A chandelier above the tub. I know, right? I am going to have so much fun decorating this place. I can't even tell you guys. Like, I'm already so excited about the fact that I'm moving into a place I know. I'm laying down some roots, and I can put pictures on the wall, and I can put up my collections, and I can decorate, and I can change out light fixtures, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I was researching something that I bought because I research every item that I buy that goes in my videos. I research it. And are you guys familiar with sari? Is it SARI, sari embroidery from India? Oh my gosh, let me show you. Let me show you something that I'm absolutely in love with, and I am going to put curtains up. I'm going to do it. Let me find it. It's sari patchwork. Let me pull up a listing and show you what I'm looking at. Maybe some of you might think it's ugly. It's okay. All right. There's different ones. Stand by. Well, I guess I could share my screen. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Oops, wrong one. I want to show you. Wait a minute. I want to show you the other screen. Okay. So it's this sari patchwork. Look how beautiful that is. Let me see if I can pull up a bigger picture. Look how beautiful that is. I want this in my windows. It's almost like making stained glass windows without making stained glass windows. I'm in love with it. I'm in love. So I've been doing, why won't it show? I want it to show everything. Can you show everything? Oh, that's why. Yes. There we go. All right. Now it should show. Okay. So there's like tons of different ones. And look at this one. I love it. Now they're not all that super expensive. I found less expensive ones, but I am just super, super in love with this styling here. It's the color. You know, how like something, you just find something that brings you joy. Just the colors, they make you happy inside. And that, when I was researching this piece no, don't you eat the camera. Don't eat, bougie. Don't eat the camera. Yeah, I mean, I love this. I love this so much. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to be getting the Sari embroidery. Okay. No. He gets very mad when I tell him no. He protests. Skunks. Haven't had any dealings with skunks here. No skunks. Catching up what you guys are talking about over there. Too small. Did you see the one I blew it up? Oh, so some people didn't catch. I talked about it last week. So I did not get any of the houses that were seen on that video I did. We were going to make an offer on the Chandelier house. We literally had the paperwork written up. It was ready to go. And this is why I know I have a really, really good realtor, because he could have just submitted that offer and we'd have been done deal. We would have bought that house. But he continued to pull up listings. And the next morning he says, look, I've got a couple more I think you should see before we submit this. And I'm like, okay. And I was leaving the next day to go to Lake Tahoe. So I'm like, okay. So I almost said no. I almost said, no, let's just go, with the one that I found. But very thankful I did not do that. And I went with the path that was put in front of me. And he showed me the first house we went to was like, this is it. This is it. How you just have that feeling. And I'm like, this is the house. This is like, I can see myself and my kids living in this house as long as we need to. I see where my tortoises are going to go. I see where my birds and my aquariums are going to I see it all. Even though it's a much smaller house than what I'm in, I see how it all works. And I see also the investment potential, because I can't afford my dream house right now. My dream house includes about 4 acres of land so that I can have some retired horses. I can have like big tortoise rescue, that I can have all these things. And I don't have that kind of money right now. So I thought, okay, stepping stone. I can stay in this house for, 5-6 years, and I can do one of two things. I either will have the down payment for my dream property, or I can sell this one to have the down payment for my dream property. Either way, it's an investment, and I may become a landlord. I think I'd be a pretty darn good landlord at this point, because boy, would I understand tenants. And hopefully I would get a good tenant and screen that well too. So so this home has been loved very much by the couple who live there. They are moving to Texas to be with their adult children. And the house has been well taken care of, and it's been loved, and it feels like home already. It just feels like home already. And so I look around, and I showed a little bit of this like on my last video, I think, of my office and the garage. And there's a lot to do here. There's a lot to do here in 3 weeks to do it. We don't have an escrow closing date, like a firm date yet, but it's going to be about the middle of July, which is 3 weeks away, which means I have 3 to 4 weeks to start getting ready to do an estate sale here. I have to sell a bunch of stuff. I just have to. So make sure you're following the Niche Lady on Facebook, because that is where a lot of the announcements are going to go out. I do make announcements in the community section of my channel, but YouTube doesn't push that out as much as they do video related things. I will put it in videos as well. I'll be talking about it once we have a firm date. It's going to be fun. I'm actually really looking. I'm not doing it myself. No, I'm calling in the troops because sometimes you have to delegate and you have to get help. So Chelsea, Idaho Gem. I always point the wrong way. Over here is your chat going here. Chelsea, Idaho Gem, who is a licensed auctioneer, by the way, is coming out. She's coming out from Idaho to come and help me. And I can't even tell you how excited I am to have Chelsea here, because we're going to have fun too. We're going to have to go do some karaoke, and we'll probably do some shopping. But yes, we'll be packing and sorting and moving and pricing. And Betsy, who is my manager over at the Good Stuff Thrift Store, she has an estate sale company called Neon Moon Estate Sales, and she is going to come in and run the sale for me. So I have called in the troops. And so it's going to be interesting. When I get back from this trip, I will be, my videos will be a little different because there's going to be a lot of I'm going to bring you along on the sorting and packing and all of that. And it's going to be interesting to see what that does to the algorithm, because YouTube is really weird. Like when I change what I'm showing, like when I go from a Goodwill video even to a Savers video, it messes up the algorithm. When I go from a Goodwill video to a Niche Lady Life video, it messes up the algorithm. So we'll see how much it messes up the algorithm doing this, but it's got to be done. And I'll still be doing some shopping in between, but it's got to be done. So you guys will be coming along on the journey with me. I've had a lot of people saying, why do you have to move? Well, when I got this place, which I thought was going to be my dream home, my forever home, there's a video out there where I was saying that. And once I got moved in, I realized it was not my dream home. And this is what I always say too about customer service. It is really easy to talk the talk and tell somebody that you are going to take care of things, that you are a great person, that you take care of your In fact, the current landlord, the property manager, when she was showing me the property, she knew I had a YouTube channel, and she had seen what had happened with a previous landlord. And she goes, oh yeah, we don't want to end up on your YouTube channel as bad landlords. Well, guess what? And yeah, I'll give you the address once I'm moved out. You guys can follow along with what happens with this place. But yeah, they literally turned into those landlords. The first time there was an issue, it was met with, what's the word? Like I'm bothering you. It's like we really don't want to deal with any problems, but there was problems galore right from the start. This is a house that had sat empty. It had not been lived in, and now somebody's living in it. Now somebody's going to find all the things that are wrong with it. And so I also was supposed to be able to purchase it. So that was written in, take that back. It was a verbal contract that we had when I agreed to go into the lease. That number one, it was going to be a 2-year lease. And then, and they said after 6 months, I could convert to a lease option. And 6 months came and she was like, well, no, we're not going to do that now. And they were not willing to do a 2-year lease. They would only do a 1 year with option to renew, which they're reneging now. So they've actually broken the contract by telling me they're not renewing the lease, because it's written right in there that if I wanted to renew the lease, they need to renew the lease. So just not that I would want to stay here with all of the issues, but that was the kind of the song and dance, the bait and switch that I was given to get me in here and get my money. Because this was a very, very difficult place to rent, I'm sure, because of the layout of this home. So it's a huge home, as I've shown in that video where I showed a house tour, but it's only 2 bedrooms technically. And one of them doesn't have a closet. So technically it's a 1 bedroom. If you really want to get down to brass tacks, it's a double master, but it's all one room. And then it's another room with no closet. So who is going to rent that besides somebody with a very unique situation who says, okay, we can put up a wall of bookcases and share the room and all of that. We made it work. But the average person, when they want to rent a house this size, they want bedrooms for a family and living space. So I think this place is going to sit on the market for quite some time. And frankly, I hope so. So all they had to do was be nice and fix the issues. I would have stayed here a very, very long time. I used to live in a duplex in a bad part of the neighborhood who had 2 other duplexes on the lot, so 3 altogether. The owner would not come to any of the duplexes and fix stuff. That is really super common. It's really because it costs money, right? It costs money to have to fix things. So most landlords don't want to spend the money, and most tenants don't want to rock the boat and make demands. I know somebody who was in a rental and their kitchen was torn apart for 6 months through the process of replacing kitchen counters and stuff. 6 months, no workable kitchen. And they were afraid to say anything. You know, and this is like, it's not in rental situations. I see too often, and I don't want to make anybody feel bad. I want to empower you. If you are that person who doesn't want conflict, who just wants to like, just put up with something just to make it work, I would encourage you to find your voice. For me, because I used to be that way, for me, it was figuring out that I had no voice when I was little. My voice was taken away when I was little. No one listened to me. No one saw the signs that there was a problem. I was not heard. Therefore, I learned to just be quiet and take it. And, you know, I ended up in an abusive marriage for many, many years because I learned to just take it. And it was only in the last 5 years that I have said, no more. I have a voice. I'm going to use it. And I fight for what's right. I'm also a voice for others. Something I don't really talk about too much is I work with women going through a divorce or through family law courts because it's a very, very dirty world. And if you go into it afraid to speak up and afraid to fight for your children, you most likely will lose them. So I'm a voice for those who haven't found their voice yet. The same thing in the e-commerce world. I'm very, very vocal about these companies who take our money and then don't provide the service that they promise and promote. So I have found my voice over the years, and I share that with others. Just because there's too many that are afraid to have that voice. And so if I can even get one of you to start thinking about the fact that you can speak up for what you need and for what you want, please, please, please do it. Please do it. Because we only have one life to live. And it's just, to me, it's sad thinking about, I know how I used to feel and I know how that felt. And I don't want anybody to have to feel that way and be living in that silence with this internal struggle and this vision of what they wish their life could be and not going for it. And that is now why I have what I have, because I go for it. So I'm all about going for it. Jordan's not thrilled with some of my financial decisions. She's very vocal with me about that. But I'm 56 years old. I want to live now. So I'm going to take some big risks. I'm going to do it. Again, I'm going into this house with like, maybe I should have, rented someplace for another year, but you know what? It's all going to work out in the long run. Indeed. Yes, that exactly, Kathleen. Speaking up is scary. It is scary if you grew up being told that if you speak up, it's going to be big trouble. How many of us grew up with, you want to cry? I'll give you something to cry about. It was like, Don't show your emotions. Don't, don't show, that you're sad or mad or upset, or just stuff it all inside. Okay, now we're going to get into Danny's brain here. This is why I believe, it is my opinion, that we have all of these health problems that relate to the autoimmune system. It is those years and years of stuffing all of that in. It's got to go somewhere. It's got to go somewhere. And we attack our own bodies with having to just live with all that unhappiness. So that is my little editorial for the day. I think it's a huge, huge problem. And it takes a long, long time to undo it. I haven't completely undone it. Don't get me wrong. I still have anxiety. I still go into things worried about what people are going to think, what people are going to do, what people are going to say. Some of that is played out here on YouTube, and it's been a little painful. But at the end of the day, you have to be true to you. You have to be true to yourself and live this life you were given, because there are really no rules. Think about this. We have all of these. You should. It's normal to. Most do this. Who makes that step up? Who does that? People do that because they all kind of want to feel safe and normal and inside the box. And then there's people like me are telling you, get outside of that box because it is fantastic out there. So that's kind of my mantra. Inside the box, might be kind of safe, but it's limited. The walls of that box are limited. Whereas outside, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Ooh, let's see what you guys are saying. Hitting thumbs up. Thank you. I'm getting some reactions over on Facebook. Kids should be seen and not heard. Right? No. I get a lot of comments about Noah and Rachel and how I raised them, and how, Noah's 18, Rachel's 16. Well, they're not going to be there very much longer, and they shouldn't have any decision. And I am very, very careful. I know that ultimately it's my decision. And there have been times where I've vetoed their wants and desires to make a decision, but I always give them a voice. I always let them know their opinion matters to me. I want to hear what they have to say. And I think that's making them better human beings and better able to go out in the world and make decisions, because they've never been stifled that way. And I hope that that's like a new trend, in parenting for more than just myself. Is like, let's listen to our kids, listen to them. I mean, they matter. Their opinions are good too. Noah comes up with some really great ideas. And if we get so stuck in our own ways, in our own mind of how things should be, then we lose some of the amazing things that can happen in this life. So definitely listen to your kids. They are awesome. I'm catching up on comments here. Bougie, that was a sticker you just pooped on. What? That wasn't very nice. He doesn't care. He's just sitting up there like, yeah, whatever. At least I didn't put it in your drink. Oh, it's the joy of having birds. That's awesome. Puffles, Deborah. Yeah. This is like, and I have been very, very, very lax in, you know how they say couples need a date night? You need a designated date night. You need a family night with your kids. And we have one. And with everything getting all busy and the store opening and all this, we've kind of lost it. It hasn't been regular. It's sporadic. And I've already promised the kids, we're getting back to our game night. We call it game night. And because I think it's so important. We've got to have that time together, especially as they get older. Oh, that's the point I was trying to make. So Noah's 18. Noah's not going anywhere anytime soon. And I don't care. we are like one of the very few cultures, if not the only culture, that has this rule of, oh, they turn 18, get them out the door. No, most cultures keep their kids at home until they go to get married. Works for me. Like, they are welcome to stay living with me as long as they desire. They have to pull their weight. Noah cooks. Rachel takes care of things while I'm gone. Rachel takes care of all the animals, and we have a veritable zoo here. So that's not like just, throw some, flakes of food in the fish tank. That is measure out. Right now it's 4 different containers of frozen food, has to be thawed. Each tank has to stay separate. One tank has to get medication every day. Another one has to get an alkalinity booster every day. I mean, there's like all this different stuff. I mean, it's pretty complex. And so she does all of that for me when I'm not around. I enjoy doing it when I'm here. But when I'm not here, she does that. She has to take care of her birds. She has to take care of her axolotl and her, like, they have to earn their keep. But they are welcome to stay home as long as they are contributing members of our little household. You know what? Picks up dog poo and takes out the trash. That's priceless to me right there. Does Noah not work at the store anymore? No. So, bless his heart. He would still work there if I asked him to. But it just worked out. I needed another cashier because Noah wasn't working Saturdays. And it was like, I couldn't hire somebody for just one day. So we made a deal that I would let him not work at the store anymore if he would start editing my videos again, which is priceless for me because him editing a video saves me 2 hours a day. 2 hours of beautiful, precious time every single day that he does a video. And we've got a really good routine going now. He has one to me every single morning. And getting ready for this trip without him, there's no way. He has done 3 videos today for me. 2, 3, 2.5 videos for me today, which there's no way I would have gotten that done and been able to take this trip. So yeah, he would be back up at the store if I needed him. Chelsea, I'm so excited to have you as part of the moving team too. I really am so honored that you would leave your home for all those days and come and help me. Chelsea's amazing. We're probably going to do some pop-up whatnots. You game, Chelsea? We're just going to whatnot from Danny's garage. So make sure you guys have your whatnot coupon. If you haven't already joined, you get $15 to join that you can come and spend, and we're going to have some fun. I know he loves putting the little comments on the video. So the video that I'm editing, or I just edited, comes out on Tuesday. There's a lot of Noah Cam in it. We went to the swap meet. Oh, did you guys see the poll that I posted? So this is mostly for the Niche Nation members, but there is an option now for early release of, like, I schedule videos out, but I have a little button that I can say that members of the channel can watch the video as soon as it's uploaded. Would that be something that would interest you? There's a poll. If you could go answer that poll over in the community section, if you are already a member. And if you're not a member, would that be incentive to join the $2 a month membership? You need to contact Whatnot to see if I ever got my credit. Ray, if you go and look in your ledger over on your account, that's where you can see if it was applied. Are you doing it, Hudson Vintage? Are you doing that on your channel? And by the way, guys, if you have not watched Dawn's channel, Hudson Vintage, How to Collect and Sell It, she is a she's an amazing jewelry expert that I am learning so much about jewelry. And she's really, really enjoyable to watch as she picks this jewelry out. Like, I go to the thrift store now and I channel Dawn in the jewelry cases. She's fabulous. My videos are not advanced published enough. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. And mine aren't super advanced. Again, it's okay. See, this is one of those anxiety moments for Danny. I am not sure how it's going to affect the algorithm if members start watching a video in the morning and then it doesn't release to the general public until the evening, and YouTube's looking at those numbers of engagement early in a video. I don't know how that plays. I'm going to have to test it, of course. So I think I may test it next week. Yes, Hudson Vintage. Yes, you got that right. They're asking over on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. The algorithms, because so algorithms are not a human being making decisions. They are AI. They are deciding things based on little computer programmy chippy things. And right now I'm having an issue with Facebook again. Facebook has once again decided that I am posting non-original content because I'm streaming both here and over there. So it has something to do with I don't know, not working well with StreamYard, and the fact that YouTube and Facebook are rivals. And, it's just a battle. It is an absolute battle with Facebook that makes me crazy. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, and I'm very, very close to monetizing Niche Lady Critter Cam. If anybody's not subscribed over there, I would super duper appreciate. Can somebody actually, Dawn, could you grab the link for the Niche Lady Critter Cam channel and post it? I don't have my beautiful Melissa here tonight, who usually does that. But I'm trying to do like relaxing animal stuff over there, or like if Rachel and I go to the zoo or something, I'm putting that content over there, but I'm trying to do aquarium cams. The one I just posted last night is 4.5 hours of the new aquarium, the new fish, with some really nice, peaceful music behind it. So you could literally fall asleep to it. And then eventually, once I get moved, it got a little bit put on hold because of moving. I'm going to be setting up live webcams on the aquariums. And so probably for sure on little Priscilla, because Priscilla is in this mode of wanting to flip herself over. And I thought, if I put a webcam on her, I could have the whole world watching and making sure she stays out of trouble. I could do that. I could set up like a little code to text message, if, she gets into trouble or she's climbing or doing something. I might do that. I might do that because she's being a problem child again. Heard that creators aren't getting paid for ads on their Facebook page. Have you? Yes, I did. So so I'm monetized on Facebook, and even on the videos I had going, it was like they're paying me like 30 cents. It's like no. Yeah, it's definitely an issue. Definitely. Thank you, Brenda. I didn't see you in there. Thank you, Brenda. Brenda posted the Niche Lady Critter Cam. Hudson Vintage posted it. Yes, if you guys could help me, I have to get 4,000 hours of watch time. I have enough subscribers. Now I need the watch time. So, if, I don't know, like 100 of you would just put that on tonight before you go to bed and let it run for 4.5 hours, I'd be there. Just go let it play in the background. I'd appreciate it. For me, they have Lizzie and Louie. They have demonetized me as of this moment. I'm appealing. I'm in review, trying to get to it. That's the problem. There's no person. It's AI that makes these decisions. So, but I read the rules and I'm not in conflict with the rules. This is my content. I know it has something to do with battling between StreamYard and Facebook, but I don't want to just be live in one place. It makes no sense for me. I am also battling with Whatnot because, and this will make some of you very happy, there is now the ability to multi-stream from Whatnot. So you can stream on Facebook and YouTube your Whatnot sale. But they have not allowed me into that program yet, which does not set right with me since I literally gave up doing my live sales for them. I went into a contract with them to agree to that, but contract's almost up, folks. So live sales coming back again to YouTube because I'm not going to agree to that again. That's all I'll say about that. I can't give too many details because yes, we're not allowed to give too many details, but that is why I have not been doing live sales over on YouTube, which there you go. Do I have any pet rock cams? Oh, Bobby boy, you are just a problem. I'm going to figure out who you are, and then you are going to be in trouble. All right. This is a troll that was over on Whatnot the other day too. So sales are just not happening. Since I started in February, I have only sold about $500 on eBay. Just to know what I'm doing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. eBay is, in my opinion, kind of a little bit of a sinking ship. And it used to be the work you put into it, you got the return. Not so much anymore. So Robin, you have fantastic items. Have you gone to Chairish yet? Chairish. Please don't spell it the other way. Chairish.com. I'm going back to Chairish.com. Robin's Nest Resale really has a fantastic eye, especially for jewelry and like the turquoise, the Southwest jewelry that, I would encourage you to look at Chairish. Are you on Etsy also? I mean, multi-channel. Oh, don't let me forget to give away the tickets. As I announced, I am giving away tickets, which I need to do. So again, if you haven't entered, please enter. Yes, because it's already 5 o'clock. Please put Happy Camper, all one word. I'm going to figure this out right now. So you have until I figure this out. Stand by. I'm going to give away some tickets to Camp Listing Party. Let me put it in here. It's generated. Okay. All right. I am going to collect those comments starting now. Let's see how this works. This is I guess I should share. Should I share my screen? Is that how you do it, Dawn? Dawn talked me into doing this. A stinking ship. Is it sinking ship? Okay, if you haven't done, you should try Whatnot then. Maybe try Whatnot. I'm liking what you get a little bit less money for things on Whatnot, but you flip things very quickly without doing all the listing work. Oh, thank you, Patty Sands. All right. Yes, I know. Me too. I'm going to get back to the multi-channel listing. So List Perfectly is fantastic. If you're not using List Perfectly, I do have a code. I think it's the Niche Lady. It's down in my descriptions of my videos. The Niche Lady will get you 30% off your first month to try it. Present, then choose. It's just telling me I already chose the live broadcast. So it's showing me the word and the entries. Is there something else I need to do? Because it's just giving me the option to draw. So when I draw, that's going to pick the winner. Happy Camper, just like that. Yep. So while I'm waiting for that answer, the update on the house is we're right now waiting for some work to get done. And I should have an update by next week. I'm going to continue to do my lives on Sunday. And I don't do it at 5 o'clock because my friends, What the Hales, come on at 5 and I'm running over a little bit. So I will be 4 o'clock on Sunday evenings will be my new live Mondays will be the shop the shelves for the good stuff. And then I'm going to do my shop the shelves whatnot sale on Wednesdays, just to give a little bit extra time. Okay, let me present this. I didn't see Dawn answer yet, so I'm hoping this is right. Okay, I'm hoping this is right. We've got 31. There's only 31. There's 1,197 of you watching and only 32. This is a virtual ticket. It's you don't have to go to Phoenix. This is you watch the event online free. No strings attached. All right, so I'm going to click draw. I'm watching. All right, I'm giving you guys just maybe 2 more minutes because I got to go, but you just heard me say that. This is a free virtual ticket. I get to give away a couple of them. And I'm also going to do it on those that watch on the replay and leave a comment in the comment section. Okay. Get me to 50, guys. 3 more. There we go. I am going to draw the first winner. What? It's gonna be Novu Bohemian. Novu Bohemian is my first winner. I need to take a screenshot of that, guys, so that I can send that to List Perfectly. There we go. I'm screenshotting. I'm saving. Let's save. Whoops. Winner 1. Why aren't you changing? Come on. You guys can see everything I'm doing right now. Winner 1. Okay. All right. So now, how do I go back now? Oh, draw again is up here. All right. Oh, now you guys are getting in on it. I see 71 entries now. How about you come over here for the last part of this? Huh, Boosh? Actually, people would like to see you too. Can you get on my shoulder? Can you? What are you doing? Get up there. Thank you. All right. Let's pick another winner right now. Here we go. I will send your name over to what I need you to do is email me. Jan Good. Let me take another screenshot. And both of you, if you could please email me your info so I can send that to List Perfectly, because I'm pretty sure an email is going to be important. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not? I didn't do it. Here we go. There we go. File, save as winner. Uh-oh, I'm just going to put 3 so I don't override something. All right, I'm going to pick one more winner, and then I'm going to pick the last 2 tomorrow. So if you're watching the replay, make sure you put a comment that says Happy Camper, all one word, and I'll be picking 2 more winners tomorrow. All right. It's not showing all the name. I see the whole name. I see it. Yeah, so make sure you guys email me. And let's see who the last, look at, we got 92 entries. Can we get it up to 100? It still shows 1,125 people watching. Who else wants a free ticket? If nothing else, you can watch my session. I'm going to be speaking on shipping, and I am doing a talk about sell what you love what you sell. All right, we got our 100. We got our 100 right there. And drawing again. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Debbie Scherer Gross. Congratulations. Oh, I love the confetti. That confetti is so cool. That is fantastic. All right, guys, if you are a winner, please send an email to thenichelady@gmail.com. Let me know you were a winner of the Camp Listing Party virtual ticket. I will pick 2 more winners tomorrow. So if you didn't win here in the live, when this ends and you're able to leave a comment down below, leave that comment again, happy camper, and you will be entered in to win a ticket still. So there you go. And then you got to watch. If you're the winner, you have to watch the comments so that you can send an email. I will announce who the winners are. I think I did it right. Right? What are you calling Rachel again? Bougie. Bougie. You want to show them? You want to dance them out? All right, we're going to dance you out. Have a good evening, everyone. Go be profitable and make it fun as we do a little boogie woogie. Get down, boogie, oogie, oogie. Get down, boogie, oogie, oogie. Come on, down.